All right. Benalish Trapper, I think over Smoldering Tar. Smoldering Tar is great, but ultimately it is a gold card. Yeah. Yeah, the old Manolith. I made a Twitter thread about cards like mana rocks that have the same abilities as lands, and this is Mana Confluence. Obviously, before Mana Confluence existed, but one version or another has to come first. We made the same pick the other day, and Jordan wasn't a huge fan. He wanted Repulse over Trapper, but Trapper for me. Smoldering Tar, again, also very good, but we're trapping. Now there's this pack, which sucks. There are almost no good cards. Like Kavu Scout is decent. I'm going to take Fertile Ground. Early on, I think this card can be reasonable, but followed by Kavu Scout, followed by Shackles, and there's nothing else here. Maybe Washout is okay, but I think Washout's probably bad. And pack of nothing. Who's passing to me? They're just giving me nothing. Bob cards, I guess that makes sense. I think I'm supposed to go all in here and take the Armadillo Cloak, the highest ceiling card. I don't know, Wacky. They're just letting me get away with it, I guess. Passing a Crimson Acolyte. What does this do? Land with an activated ability? Oh, that's hilarious. Passing a Glimmering Angel. Yeah, we'll just take this. I've yet to cloak a single time, and frankly, I don't think the cloak decks are good, but we'll still take it. Okay, well, Razorfoot Griffin. There's hope. Passing a Goham Jin, which I do think is decent, but it's an easy Razorfoot from this spot. Imagine a Razorfoot with an Armadillo Cloak on it. Boom. You even get your lifelink before creatures deal regular combat damage, even though the lifelink normally would be delayed. Just really, really passing me nothing. I kind of want to take like Worldly Council in case we end up bant. Normal people, or most people would take like Crimson Acolyte. There is an Iron Man, yeah. That's exactly how I said it in Strat stream the other day, the all caps. I think it's just Worldly Council in case we end up bant. Digs through 3 cards. I don't care about Galena's Knight. I don't care about the mid-black creatures, and Crimson Acolyte is not a card, so let's take this. Now it's a Pouncing or wait, maybe it's Benalish Lancer actually. Pouncing Kavu versus Benalish Lancer. I think the Kavu is better, but once we have 2.5 white cards, we have to take Lancer, I think. Yeah, I agree, it is Iron Man. Passing Opt. We did just sort of take an Opt variant, and I do like Pouncing Kavu, and I'm a little bit sad to pass it, but we just have to stick to the plan here. Oh wow. Come on, Bob cards. Passing me the Power Armor. We have to give up a Zap and a Recover, but I can't really be unhappy about this. This pack is really bad. I think I just take Battleflies. I really like Battleflies more than other people do. I think it's quite unlikely that it makes my deck, but I don't really like Mourning, and I don't really like Dismantling Blow. And another Battleflies. Perhaps we do play these. I don't really care about C-Snid. I know Crackshot thinks Cursed Flesh is main deckable, but I don't like maining these. I think these are like good sideboard options. I would play 2 Battleflies if something weird happened. We can take a Sunscape now. There's also Kavu Scout. So we can take what was one of the best cards in the pack that's just like a reasonably statted creature. This is the same pick that we had last time, and we ended up rewarded for having Kavu Scout. This time I think it's a bit less likely to pan out, but we did see a Pouncing Kavu, so red might be open. We do just need creatures that attack and block. So. This doesn't matter, I think. Just take a card for signaling, perhaps. Take a white card. Shimmering Wings, maybe? No. Anyway. Scavenged Weaponry. There are worse cards than this. Maybe the Battleflies random stuff is better. Sure, I guess I'll take a Fire Screamer over an Iron Man. Yeah, Horned Cheetahs. Well, the thing is, Wacky, like a lot of creatures in this format don't attack and block. And we're just going to let the auto pick thing run out here. And we get a Magma Burst, so that's at least a good card. We're really going to have to make the most of this pack 2. This pack 2 is where the magic needs to happen. So taking Magma Burst, passing Sparkcaster, Sea Snid. It's a very easy burst. Ooh. Thunderscape now? Maybe we're Mardu again. Ended up Mardu before. Yeah, maybe a nice Mardu deck is on the table. Passing a Lava Zombie, which I do like. But Mardu is actually probably the most reasonable thing to do from this, because I have black cards, red cards, and white cards. Green and blue didn't seem open. So we could get a super juiced pack 2 here, potentially. Oh, Stormscape? But this is a blue card, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm allowed to take it. Like blue and black, that just seems so off plan. I think I have to go for one of these. And I think it's probably the Myurkavu. This guy's just a massive beater. Yeah, the thing is, like, Lava Zombie with Thunderscape is really good. But we only have one Thunderscape. We don't have other ETBs at the moment. And there's a, I mean, it should never wheel, but anyway, I think Myurkavu's just better. Yeah, they do help the zombie, but it's pretty likely that we don't have to play both Battleflies. I would much rather play one Battlefly than two. And is this card ever playable? I feel like it isn't, unfortunately. 6 mana, 3/3, bounce a guy, make them sack a land. I think I'd take Aurora Griffin here. There's also Nightscape Familiar, but I don't think this card's that great. The best card in the pack is Sea Snid. But I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I think if we were, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to give up my white cards. It makes sense that Grixis is open in this direction, but I think I have to play Mardu here. And wow, there's a Sawtooth Loon that I can't take. But I guess Myurkavu is quite solid, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, if it destroyed a land, it'd be a lot better, right? Passing a Rushing River, so definitely some blue-white flowing this direction. So maybe we won't see a ton of white cards from Bob over there. Does that make sense? No, I guess white hasn't been flowing except for the Sawtooth Loon. So anyway, we'll just take a Myurkavu. Oh, Samite Pilgrim, perfect. Rewarded, easy. Everything's great. Another Myurkavu? I guess we're doing it. Oh, okay. Well, then we have very similar evaluations. Geez, more Myurkavus? Can you have too much of a good thing? Find out when we come back. I do like Implode, and Bloodstock is interesting, but not in Mardu. Less so in Mardu, at least. So we're just Myurkavu beat down. Got the whole play set here. I'm just going to hate draft a Sea Snid. Sparkcaster going around as well. But this is just too late for a Sea Snid. Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess that's true, Heramath. Pretty happy about this Lava Zombie, if you guys couldn't tell. Yeah. I guess we get a Recluse here. I would prefer not to play a Recluse. Slimy Kavus were in pack 1. I wouldn't have minded getting one of those. Do I take this? I guess I do for signaling. I don't know, it's cool to have it, even if it sucks. I should just hate draft a Stone Kavu. Whatever, we'll just hate draft a Stone Kavu. Bloodstock with the Lava Zombie maybe matters sometimes. Just whatever. Okay. Alright. So off to a pretty nice start to Mardu. A little bit worried about the curve. Would like some interaction here in pack 3 if possible. Any Captain's Maneuver gamers. But also be happy with just like 3 Goblin Legionnaires. That'd be great. This pack is pretty poor. There are no good cards for me in this pack. I guess Erdwork Uprising is a good card. Otherwise, Helionaut. Ether Mutation and Jilt are really good. But we have to take this. This is not bad. I can't really complain about this. And I would like a Helionaut, but I think the first UU is too good. What are you doing, Bob cards? Am I supposed to take Illusionist and play Grixis? I feel like I'm supposed to stick to my guns and take Helionaut, or actually maybe Kavu Glider. It's so weird to take this above a Helionaut, though. Yeah, it's 2 Meyer Kavus plus a random card. That's pretty great. I don't think I'm allowed to take this. We're going to Kavu Glide over Helionaut. I really like Helionaut, but you don't really need multiples. And Kavu Glider did a lot of work for us there, so I think it's okay to put some respect on it. And yeah, I mean, the Samite Pilgrim, the Trapper, I think we just have too much stuff. And now we get to take... Do we take Honor Guard or Order? This is pretty close, because we have no interaction. We just have a Magma Burst. Yeah, just a Pump Toughness. I think it's actually Order here over the Honor Guard. I like Honor Guard a lot, but we need to be able to interact. My deck is not very good at that at the moment. Maybe this is just bad, but we have so many 4-drops and stuff, like... Yeah, it can attack or block. I don't know if you saw the last game, Wacky, but basically we won because we just had a bunch of white mana for Kavu Glider and the opponent bricked on their Rushing River. Really, really hard. They bricked super hard. Yeah, Chaos actually could matter quite a bit for this deck too. And Never Punished with another Coalition Honor Guard. Passing another Orm's Thunder as well. We'd like to get one of those. Zombie Boa, notably in the pack. No way that's famous. And Legionnaire time. Oh, wait. We did it. Phyrexian Rager. I love Legionnaire, but Phyrexian Rager is perfect. We even have the Lava Zomb, so now we have Thunderscape with... Or we have Lava Zombie with 2 cards that are good to bounce. My boy. It's probably not wheeling, and we only have a few picks to get another, but have to take the Rager. And... guess I'm taking Power Stone Minefield for the board or something. Card's actually okay with 4 Meyer Kavus in your deck. Maybe this thing is main deckable. I don't know, I'm gonna take it regardless. Oh, the Dega? Oh, they shouldn't have, you guys. They gave me the Dega. Alright. And we get the Helionauts. Everything's hunky-dory. Yeah. Dega's just broken. This might be one of the first red-white decks that we have without a Goblin Legionnaire. But we're getting rewarded for passing Helionauts. Take a second for good luck or something, I don't know. Oh shoot, you're right, Keyfor. I didn't post the trophy. Thank you. Why does Angelfire Crusader? It's a great question. Bloodfire Dwarf. I could just hate draft an Ebony Tree Folk. Oh. I thought you knew that I got there. That's hilarious. Look at all the sick green-black that I'm... that's true, Wacky. Can I please not lag out of picking this Orm's Thunder? Yeah, no, we got there. We absolutely should have lost. We bricked, like, we literally had drawn 11 lands, and I think that's not counting the land that we had pitched, because they bogged us down, and I think we had a land in hand. Rocket Disciples maybe okay with just the white. It's not bad. It's not a Squeeze Embrace deck. Anyway, we'll take a Land of War Dead. Man, this format, you guys, this format's really fun. This is like, there are a couple things that aren't ideal about this format, but like this format's really cool. I'm curious what you guys think about Power Stone Minefield with triple Meyer Kavu in the deck. I think it's actually decent, if not really good. It's not more complicated than that. Well, I like doing stuff that's novel, Wacky. And I would say it is a little more complicated than that, which is why I basically retired from Vintage Cube. I mean, you know my spiel there. Oh, let's main deck this guy as balance, you guys. I'm gonna start having stuff to do pretty soon, which means I don't know how long the stream will go exactly. Let's just try to add cards to the deck. So we're playing all of these for certain. Hey, to Jordan, good to see you. To Jordan, we're on another heater today. We just rattled off 3 trophies in a row or whatever. And then these. Yeah. We got like super lucky along the way, but I mean, maybe that's just implied. This, obviously Rager is going to make the cut. Exile, Orum's Thunder, number 1, Helionaut number 1. And then that's kind of a deck already. We could maybe move some cards around, but we're looking at Kavu Glider, Battleflies, Raka Disciple, technically Kavu Recluse. These 2 are obviously off color. We're never playing second copies of Helionaut or Orum's Thunder main deck. We're not main decking these either, so it's just these that might make it. Classic passing Smoldering Tar pack 1 pick 1, by the way, into playing Rakdos. 1/2 flyer for 3 is just good rate. It kind of is, almost. So we can have Battleflies as like another... How many flyers do we have in this deck? We can have Kavu Glider as something that survives... Oh, we can actually do something silly. We can Helionaut to produce blue mana, and then Kavu Glider pump the toughness to get through a Power Stone Minefield. I actually kind of want to play Kavu Glider. Otherwise, it's Battleflies. I mean, I don't think it's Recluse. We could play another healer. I think this is really the toss-up for me. I want to go Glider, though. And then can we just 6/6/6 this one? I guess I'm too light on black. Yeah, attacking or blocking is pretty broken. Yeah, we're far too light on black here to go 6/6/6. I might have to go to the bathroom or something in a minute. Guess I haven't done that in a million hours either. These are sort of red, but also a little bit black. So if I do this, it looks like we have way more black cards than just 2. Yeah, we do need swamps for the Kavus, kind of. And the other thing is, actually we need it for even more Kavus than that, because we also have a scout. And then, whatever I was going to say, Helionaut does give us black mana, but doesn't give us swamps. And even the Samite Pilgrim and the Power Armor. Yeah, maybe we do just go 6/6/6. Nothing bad can ever happen with perfect mana. Yeah. Disciple wants black. Yeah. Okay, you know what, guys? I think this is secretly a 6/6/6 build. Because these are our black cards when you think about it. All 12 of them. I don't know. 7 swamps. Yes, perfect. I think it's still 6/6/6. It is always optimal. Boom. Alright. I at least think it was 3 in a row. Maybe it wasn't. Because it didn't put any of our last opponents on there. Yeah, it could have been wrong, Benji. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe refreshing would do it. Yeah, I don't know who Nova Sandler is, but it's pretty impressive. There's definitely a chance I was just underrating it, but I thought I had enough permanents already, like of the respective colors, that I didn't need to go out of the way. There's a chance it was just an oversight, though, or that it was wrong. I'm making a lot of mistakes here. Like, I'm not going to claim that I'm not. I think I'm also making a lot of good plays, and thankfully it seems like those are outweighing the misplays, but like even just like playing lands and stuff at wrong times, like mistapping in like super small ways and stuff. Okay, I'm glad you liked the deck. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it is definitely the idea. I agree. Not sure which guy I'm supposed to block with here. Does this matter? It's dealt to any target. So if I block here and I prevent the damage to this, I'm preventing 2 damage from this, and then they can activate that, and a damage to this is also prevented because I'm preventing 3. So it seems like this is correct. I do have to actually click my card here, though. There we go. "36 matches in a row? That's quite a few." Yeah, that is kind of sad, Kiefer. That's definitely a possibility as well. Okay. We don't really have double colors in our deck. I'm trying to figure out which land to play next turn. I don't know if it matters. Pernicious Deed. That's terrifying. Oh wait, I can produce green mana with the Thunderscape off of Helionaut. So maybe we're okay. But I don't think I'm allowed to... Wait, maybe I go for it right now. What do you guys think? I could just go for it right now? That seems pretty good to me, and then they don't have a Pernicious Deed anymore. I missed the Mind Rot, but I might not be hitting enough land drops anyway. Thanks, Jafang. Appreciate it. I think I'm just supposed to go for it. They can't even kill my Samite Pilgrim here. I don't know, but I think this is just safer. I don't like leaving them with cards in hand, but actually we do have Lava Zombie Thunderscape. Yeah, we can mine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a reasonable chance they won't have any cards left at that point because they have Wooburg and, you know, they have 5 mana, but should be okay regardless. Savage Gorilla. Yeah, their cards are pretty good. Their deck is just really nice, actually. Dega Disciple. Yeah, we're just gonna run that out. Bonk them for 1 in the air with the Helionaut. Play the Lava Zombie. Pass. It would be nice if we could not be lagging here, though. I definitely clicked that at least a couple times. Now they have to try to empty their hand. We should be in excellent shape here. If they let the Dega Disciple live, we can start -2, -0ing that on the Mirrorwood Tree Folk. Leave the Samite Pilgrim up to do other stuff. We can also plus, like, plus. We can +2, +0 on the Helionaut. Okay, they have 1 card. If they don't play their last card, I will just Mind Rot them here. Still a chance it could be something really expensive. Also, pretty decent chance it's just a land. Yeah, it's not ideal wacky, is it? I guess this was technically wrong. It would have been a little bit better to attack first, in case they, like... Okay, we killed a stone Kavu. That's decent, actually. And I don't see a reason to... I mean, I could send in, like, Lava Zombie or whatever, but I think I just want to wait until I have Dega Disciple up. So let's just send in this one. Yeah, that works as well. Alright, they're going to pop off the Gorilla. Let's see what they kill. They kill the Samite Pilgrim. It's reasonable, but I think we are very far ahead at the moment. Like, we have to take the damage from your Wood Tree Folk, but that just doesn't matter at all. Yeah, they have Lay of the Land. Island, okay. Land. So I think we go... I think I just plus this guy's power and then just play a power armor. How does anyone ever beat the Dega Disciple? It's so good. Yeah, Lay of the Land is like, in this format at least, it's pretty subpar, I think. I mean, I could play another guy, but let's just try to increase the clock on them. This way, if we draw a land, we still get to play Kavu Glider, activate both of these. They kind of can't do anything. Yeah, we do draw the land, nice. They could exile this or something and be mildly annoying. Especially because then our Kavu Glider wouldn't have flying anymore. I guess I could see if the Kavu Glider resolves before going for this. It could have been better. Actually, this is wrong, because now I get evasive actioned. Maybe that doesn't matter at all. I guess I get evasive actioned anyway. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, they are going to exile it or something. Oh, something worse? Agonizing Demise kicked. Not ideal, not terrible for me either. Alright. We should be in pretty good shape. Yeah, 6 damage was a lot. That part was annoying. I think we have some good attacks here. I think we don't send in the 4-power guy, and we do send in the 2 2-powered guys, and I don't think they have any good blocks. Because we can just -2 on the guy that's attacking into this. Maybe that's wrong. I do kind of give up the Dega Disciple. What if we just send them all? Oh, wait. No, it's a damage instead. Maybe I have no attacks here. If this were a trigger, then we could power armor in response or something. Let's think about this for a second. We do this, we -2 that. I guess I can't really attack. Yeah, they did have to demise a Helionaut, but the problem is now we can't really progress the game state, I guess. Just have to wait until I can kill them or something. Yeah, let's just pass. Man, we're really lagging. I need to restart Moto. Maybe this guy could get in there. Just in case they like go for something that's wrong. Mana Silex, okay. They have to choose a target on this, right? Wait, actually, maybe if they choose a target, maybe we did have an attack with the power armor. We do have chaos, that's true. Yeah, Kabu Glider's like surprisingly pretty good. Just tap like this, I guess. There's a funny one. I don't think I'm supposed to play it. It seems very bad to play it here. I wonder if I do get to attack because of the power armor. I kind of think I probably do. Let's just go for it next turn though. Because they have to choose a target. They don't quite have 8 mana up. Alright, yeah, I think I go for an attack now. If I mess this up, I'm going to feel a little bit silly. They're going to tap something. This should work. If this doesn't work, I'm going to feel kind of goofy, but... Right, but they don't have double white. Oh, wait. Oh, they actually did, but I forgot. I missed the Silex. I thought that they had to use the Nomad to get it, but because they tapped something, this should work. Yeah, got it. I don't like that this says instead. I think this works. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, okay. So here we just pass priority, make them activate the Mirrorwood Treefolk. We should be like, we should have this all wrapped up here. Okay, they're going to do that. So now I can save this if I want to by pumping this guy with power armor, turning it into a 4/4, and then shrinking the lava zombie. So I think that's good. And then we just trade these two, and they take 4. And then I play Kabu Scout. Yeah. I mean, I'm not honestly sure that that was amazing for us, but it should be good enough that they can't really come back. Oh, they do get to just kill the Dega. That's actually a pretty big problem. I wonder if I'm getting punished for not having gone for this earlier. They still have white mana up here with the Silex. I think we're okay. Yeah, they're actually getting choked on white mana, which is kind of funny. Definitely don't want to play Power Stone Minefield. Okay, then this spot, we're just going for the alpha. This should work pretty favorably. They can't multi-block this, interestingly, because then I get to assign all damage to the other thing. And then this doesn't do anything. This Mirrorwood Treefolk card is actually a huge pain in the butt for me, though. But I'm pretty happy if they just have to throw their resources away. Yeah. Like, they might just die now, right? Currently they go to 1. Yeah, Lava Zombie with a bunch of mana does threaten a lot of damage. I don't know. I think, fortunately, I just realized that we were wrong about how the Mirrorwood Treefolk works. If we didn't make these attacks, I think we'd actively be, well, maybe just at parity, but not winning. So it was really important to make these attacks. I just hope I didn't miss a really big attack before. I think it was fine, because we still developed a Mayurkavu and stuff. Okay, that's fine. And they can't kill any of my guys. Yeah, so now we can just pump this. We give it +3/+3, right? And then it has 6, and then there's only 5 damage being dealt to it. Kind of an odd choice from them, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, the Lava Zombie kill was the one thing I was thinking about there. I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably didn't, but in fact, I might have said something to the contrary, like they can't kill anything, and that's probably what prompted me to think of it. But anyway, looks like they die now, which is good. Oh, they just choose Mirrorwood Treefolk and target Lava Zombie. Or activate Mirrorwood Treefolk, that is. Yeah, okay, nice. Up a game versus Pernicious Deed, and a pretty good deck, it seems. But they don't have that Mardu mentality. We can maybe take out Power Stone Minefield, which looked pretty bad. We could put in another Orim's Thunder to be safer against their thing. I almost think another Helionaut is better. Just another Flier in a position like that seems really good. Kavu Recluse does seem funny. I think it's Helionaut, actually. And take out the Power Stone. So this gives us more outs to hit the green mana off the Thunderscape. Oh no, I haven't, Tim. That's really funny though. I don't know whether I would have missed that or something, or totally blanked on it, but yeah, this is one of my first games against Mirrorwood Treefolk. Oh, you were close? Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Tim, I don't know if you've seen, but we've been kind of sun running. We're running pretty hot. I'm happy about it. Okay, keep this. Opponent chose to play first and they mulliganed. Okay. We are seriously lagging here. Did I not click the planes? Okay, we gotta restart Moto here, guys. do have the hot archetype, it's true. What are your 1/1s going to do against my all-powerful 1/2? Yes and no. Almost every draft I've done has been white. Like, white is really the color that's performing for me here. They have a combat trick. So they have +2... Wait. What is this, and why are they doing this? I'm just going to wait because we have Coalition Honor Guard, so it doesn't matter. They're just going for it. Just... Yeah, that's fine. Then why did they let me block? That was very strange. No one's ever beaten the Kavu glider. Yeah, so we'll restart Moto after this one probably. It's just getting a little too laggy, I think. Imagine if we didn't lose to Kavu Chameleon, that person. Take the damage here, it's fine. And then interestingly, once we play the Honor Guard here, we can actually offer a trade of Kavu Glider versus Thornscape. Because they can... Or wait, no. Yeah, that's true. Because they can't first strike their guy anymore. They can't have a combat trick either. So I think it's good to offer the trade, get a tapper off the board. Otherwise they just take some damage. Yeah, they're not going to let me. That makes sense. Got to watch out a little bit for Pernicious Deed, but overall should be in good shape. Play a Plains for value. Maybe I should be playing around Pernicious Deed a little bit more, not developing my board. But I think we can play a Meyer Kavu here. It's not like they can pop the thing for 7 right away, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Or for 7. What I mean is for 4. And have 7 total mana. I guess they could actually if they hit a land. But I think that's okay. It's a 3 for 3. It's just their elf is not really a card. We can't just play around that thing the whole game anyway. We can maybe leave Power Armor in hand or something. Did they make me discard cards last game? Does anyone remember? I think I'm just going to play nothing here. They're going to tap my Honor Guard. This feels like they have Pernicious Deed, I don't know. We don't get Mind Rotted. We don't even really get... We get Bogged Down, I guess. If they want to go for that, or a Hypnotic Cloud or whatever, but... They might just be missing... What if they're on a blue card? I mean, what is their draw here? Are they just flooded to heck? When we're in a spot like this, we're definitely going to play as conservatively as possible, so we don't lose to the Pernicious Deed that they're casting. Who would have thunk? Just imagine they go for the tap here. They have to crack the deed. They absolutely have to crack the deed. They have no choice. Wow. Well, I guess this is the same thing. They're just doing it later. Yeah, they're still just going to crack it here. Wait, what? Why did they take the damage? Does anyone else understand what's going on here? Because I don't. Okay. They just want to crack it end of turn? Is it really that much better? You took a lot of damage to do that. I should have played land. Yeah, that was actually pretty bad. I definitely should have played land. See if they just have a Mirrorwood Treefolk. Yeah, they do. And just some elf or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, absolutely should have played land. Now we'll play this. We're not in horrible shape, but we're not winning currently either. If this could somehow deal 4 and 2, then we would have had a great last turn. Just need a creature here. Oh, they're going to blow up my power armor. That's unfortunate. I wish I had Orum's Thunder up here with Kicker, and then I could respond by killing their Mirrorwood Treefolk. There wasn't a way I could do that, though. Helionaut. I guess I just have to kill their stuff. Currently losing. Can still just draw almost anything, like just a Myurkavu, and then they can't really attack anymore. Jeez, okay, I guess we're dead. Well, maybe we'll restart Moto and sideboarding here. Yeah, this was just too brutal. Even if I played around the Pernicious Deed correctly, and I'm not sure I did. I think I probably did. Like, it looks like we're on 7 lands, but remember we have 2 in the bin. Pretty much equal parts lands and spells, I think. And they just had some really nice 2-for-1s and stuff along the way. They actually got rewarded for taking the damage, which I was not expecting. Well, did they? Maybe they didn't. They certainly didn't get punished. And a Scorching Lava. Alright. Let's check out sideboarding here, see if I have anything to bring in. I don't think I do after this. What did we take out? We took out Power Stone Minefield. That wouldn't have mattered. If anything, it makes the Mirrorwood Treefolk better. So it's just an Orum's Thunder, and we already had one of those and it was dead there. So I think we sideboarded correctly. Yeah, I think so. So let's just reboot Moto. Thankfully our plan was nothing crazy. I think this one's a keep with double Helionaut in the deck and 6 mountains, 8 red sources. We could get screwed here though and die. Currently looking to get screwed and die. We have some time. Okay, there's a Helionaut. If they let this guy live, then we're doing it. We're going to be saved, perhaps, by... Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mercurio. And also Keyfor. Here we go, folks. Please don't touch the Helionauts. Maybe I have a voice of all, and that's why I played 2 planes. Don't touch it. It's too young to die. Don't do it. No. Okay, that's not ideal. Part of me wants to magma burst this, but I think it's just... Maybe it's good to magma burst this, though. Because otherwise they get to kill this and draw a card, and then I have no red mana. I have so many red cards in hand. I'm gonna play the Meyer Kavu, but if you told me this was stupid and wrong, I would believe you. I guess the argument for the Magma Burst is letting them pop the Savage Gorilla is a little bit like letting them get a 2-for-1 anyway. I'm starting to think this was just incorrect. I wonder if I... There's no way I was supposed to sack 2 lands, right? What if I was, though? What if I sack 2 lands, kill their 2 dudes, and then next turn I have Helionaut into Kavu Scout? Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. I don't know. My brain's too small for that. Does anyone here have any strong opinions on what I was supposed to do? Because I don't think playing Meyer Kavu here like this was correct. I think it was probably poor. Oh, they're just going to Manacles this? And can't block? That's got to be good for me. That's got to be good for me. Now I think I just fire off the kicked Magma Burst. Oh, they can't kill it. I see. That's true. Oh. Should we kill it now? What if we just play Lava Zombie, rebuy that? Doesn't that also seem great? I'm just gonna Lava Zombie. I mean, kill both guys is definitely good. Well, yeah, maybe kill both guys is just better. Okay, let's just kill both guys. Okay. Maybe getting punished here? Somewhat unclear. I can also just play a Kavu Scout now. I think I want to wait on the Battle Mage, which then makes me wonder if I'm supposed to wait on the Lava Zombie. I guess I just play the... Let's just play the Lava Zombie. Hard game so far. They have no black mana now, so no... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're okay. It's turn 7. They're not hitting lands. I guess I'm not either. Yeah, double kick would be cool. I'm not super... I don't want to see a Kavu Climber here. Okay, that's... well... Okay, it's fine. Draw land. Wow, good timing on the land draw. Let's just do this right now. Yeah, my draw's sick, I think. This Helionaut is saving my butt. Imagine if this were a Power Stone Minefield. How horrible would that feel? They're not even playing a combat trick here. Oh, wow. Yo, we hit some huge ones, you guys. I think we win now. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it ended up being really good that we played things out that way. Or maybe the opponent just misplayed. I don't really know. This Helionaut is absolutely carrying me, though. Please just play another elf or something that doesn't matter. Yeah, it could be both to Jordan. Vindicate. Wait, they killed a non-Helionaut card? Don't underestimate the power of the Helionaut. Yeah, their deck is sweet. Pernicious Deed and Vindicate. They're drawing more action, which is bad. Kavu Climber for 4 mana, perhaps? Stone Kavu, okay. I guess I just offer a trade. How many times can they pump the toughness here? They have 1 toughness pump right now, and then on their turn they have another 2 toughness pumps, so we should be able to, yeah, should be able to get through. This Helionaut is single-handedly saving me, though. It's pretty incredible. They do kind of have blue up, though. Oh, you're talking about the order? Yeah, good call, thank you. Okay. Tradesies, but there's more where that came from. So silly. Yeah, we might have a chaos one. It's good to think about. Just want them to draw. Feels like they're just drawing spells every turn. Which I guess I am too, but still. Okay, that's good for sure. Finally a mountain. I think I just send in the Meyer Kavu and the Helionaut. They can't attack with the Nomadic Elf because we have a double block. Yeah. You just take it. It's pretty interesting. And then I think we're in good shape. Like, we can draw a land, have power armor activation. Double block Nomadic Elf if they let me. No. Okay. Give me to 6. We are getting a little bit close to dying to this. Yeah, they've drawn an... Oh, okay, finally they drew a land. Land for us would be nice. Nice. Do have to make sure I don't die here, but we should be all set, probably. Like, we can die to a pump spell top decked, but I think they have to throw away their board a little bit. I think we have to attack all, by the way. I'm not going to play... Well, can I play around +2/+2, -2, -2? Let's see what they do. They should Thornscape tap the Meyer Kavu, and we alpha. Do we alpha? Can I beat +2/+2, -2, -2? I think next turn we kill them with Chaos. Yeah, I think next turn they die. Hit the Meyer Kavu. Yep. Can I play around? No, because they have a tap effect, so they can just do that. So they can still kill me if they draw it, but we just have to go for this. They have 5 power. We know they have a land. Just have to hope it works. They can do this. We don't care about this. We just want them to take damage to the face with chaos in hand like this. If they block here, then they can't top deck. Or wait, yeah, they can't top deck +2/+2, -2/-2 if they block here. So that would be pretty big for us. They're trying to figure it out. Alright, they should be dead. Okay. Every now and then they're going to top deck the card that kills me, but most of the time this should kill them. Pretty crazy game. If they had lethal, they'd be going for it, I imagine, right away. So this doesn't matter, whatever they're doing here. Yeah, exactly, Kiefer. I can try to play around a counterspell. Nice, they just give it up. They really made us work for that. But you know what really saved us? Obviously, the Helionaut. In fact, I think after that, I think I've learned my lesson after that one. Goodbye, Power Stone Minefield. Hello, main deck Helionaut number 2. Yeah, I still don't know Arameth. It's a mystery. That can be our sideboard tech. We're Helionaut gaming, obviously. Whew. We're doing it, guys. We're doing our best. Okay, good hand. This looks like a regular Helionaut to the rescue kind of hand. Okay, good draw. I assume against decks that play this, the Samite Pilgrim is not super important, so maybe the Trapper is just a bit better to run out early. It's like, they're probably not going to be dealing us damage. Okay, we find the mountain as well, so we have Tron. Yeah, I'm just going to play Trapper. This hand looks pretty great. Like, we don't have anything to do with the Lava Zombie yet, but like, what if we draw a Rager? Or what if we draw the Mind Rot guy? Or anything. Tron, and then, what does this one do? It's blue. So they could exclude me here, which would suck a little bit, but maybe even a lot. But nobody ever has exclude, right? Maybe they have evasive action for 1 while I have a swamp up. Oh, you did? Nice. Yeah, we do need some Lava Zombie fodder. We have 4 Mire Kavus we can draw right now. Aurora Griffin, okay. That's a good one. We're going to wait on that. Okay, good to know, Tim. I feel like I'm officially like an old man after doing this well in IPA, which is pretty much my dream come true. They can counter me here and I'm going to be pretty sad. I guess I could just play Coalition Honor Guard. This is getting countered. Dromar's Charm. Yeah, you got it. Oh, that's fair, Tim. Now we go for an attack with this. Should still be in great shape here. I'm glad I didn't go for this guy, by the way, because this also just is a cancel. So if they canceled this, I'd be quite a bit sadder than we currently are. Whatever this is kind of big. Hunting Drake, okay. Well, good timing for me. I think I just start with some Rottage. Gain 5 life? Is that what that card says? I literally don't even know. That's hilarious. So we're planning on just trying to empty their hand here, and then hopefully we go for a Magma Burst on their Flyers later. Manacles and Putrid Warrior. Well, they did pitch a Ragavan, so maybe we're losing. Pitching Ragavan is quite the flex. Yeah, that makes sense. Is Ritz Charm okay? Maybe that's the non-basic land thing on there somewhere. Oh, really? That's pretty cool, Tim. Oh, no, that's less cool. Let's see what they have here for 5 mana. Whoa. That kills me on the spot. Hold on a minute. Oh, they sacked their land. For a second I was like, how do they have enough mana? Okay. Guess we're dead. Well, that's not a card I can beat. Yeah, I mean, I thought that somehow... Yeah, the sack land really sealed it for them, and then we're just scooping here. Wow, that's brutal. I mean, the funny thing is, even if we Magma Bursted these two, like, we'd still die. Though maybe this is a matchup for the... This could be a matchup for whatever you call it. The Minefield, Power Stone Minefield. Yeah. We could take out Orum's Thunder. Just saw Manacles. Maybe that's okay. That was pretty brutal, though. They kind of... I mean, this might be the end of the road, folks. Like, we could lose the streak here, for real. Okay. Not the end of the streak, yeah. This hand's decent-ish, I guess. Classic Kabu Scout Power Stone Minefield gameplay. Oh, I think I should probably play my team draft match after this one. Okay, I don't know which land I'm supposed to play. I don't remember. I guess I'll play Mountain. It's probably not the worst one. So yeah, we're going to end the stream with a team draft match, and hopefully we're going to win that one, because if we don't, then bad things are going to happen. Hopefully, I mean, I would love to keep the streak against this player. Samite Pilgrim. It's pretty annoying. Prevent 2 damage, so currently this guy blocks that. Glimmering Angel. Well, but do I even want to play this? Because now they have Samite Pilgrim, so they can still do that, and then this can't attack. So I guess I have to play Myrekavus here. What if I'm supposed to play Power Armor? That could be interesting. I think this is best. Just do this and pass. Yeah, they could kill me here. I don't know. Samite Pilgrim is a big problem for me. I do get to attack with both this time. Block the Myrekavus. Wait, what? Oh, they're going to exile it? That sucks. Why didn't they gain an extra life? Guess they just missed that they could. I mean, as long as they don't have Desolation Angel here, but they might just have it and then kill me. Yeah, they do have Angel mana now. They can prevent 2 damage to this, so this one can't kill that, but I can still send in the 4/3s. So I guess that's my play. I think I'm just going to get Angeled out of the event. I don't know, that's okay. We've had a really good streak doing this time. We might be able to win a race. Yeah, Chaos wins if we draw that. As long as they don't just pop the Ancient Spring and kill me. I mean, they would probably snap it off again, right? Maybe they're doing the math to see if they can live if they do that. We have some pretty brain-dead gameplay. Okay, Hunting Drake. That's not great. Good news is now we have Power Armor, which should be really good. Yeah, I don't think they have multi-blocks here versus Power Armor. They can't counter this. Wow. All right, game 3. Too much power in the armor, as they say. Do we ever want Bloodstock versus a white deck? No, because they can give their guy Shroud. Maybe it's okay. I think we just stick to the plan. Just stick to the plan. Actually, wait, maybe the Minefield is worse. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's really hard to beat a play set of Myrakavus if I get to cast like 2 or 3 of them. I hope they play first. Okay, and then yeah, we've got the team draft thing after. I do need my opponent to do something here, though. Opponent, come on. We have a team draft match to try to win. Also, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Okay, this hand is a keep. They did put me on the play, which sucks. I don't think I'm ever allowed to try to kick the Banalish Lancer from this hand, but we shall see. If they just play like a nice 0-3 for me here, then... Oh, there's a Myrakava. Maybe I have to try to kick the Banalish Lancer. Pretty interesting. Yeah, if they play that as well, then I'm just going to wait. Anything that matters here. Okay, more Myrakavus is good. I guess I could play this. Does this do very much? They only have 1 land type. I think this doesn't do enough. Let's just wait. Yeah, rewarded, I guess. Oh my god. That's a huge problem for me. We should still be okay. But that's like... That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, sideboard tech indeed. Now the Samite Pilgrim is... Like, if they didn't have this here, we would win. But instead they do have it here, and now we can't attack. Well, I'm really glad I waited on the Banalish Lancer, that's for sure. We do get to attack next turn anyway. We have some tricks up our sleeve as well. Okay, that's not too bad for me. Yeah, I mean now this is kind of just like a guy now, like it's not as important. Is this white mana? It is, so they could have a Dromar's Charm. Cast the Lancer. Counter it. Not ideal. Currently losing. Maybe by a lot. Maybe, I guess I'm glad I have Power Stone Minefield in my deck. but Jeez, they have one. These are Kavu. Guess I lose. Play this one. I think I'm pretty dead. Yeah, I guess an honor guard would save us here, right? Because then they can't heal that and they can't power armor their stuff. Power Stone Minefield would be a little bit okay, but I don't think I can beat this stuff. I think I'm finally dead here. That's okay, I mean, we gotta lose eventually. I don't think I misplayed or anything, so that's good. Getting in with the Shoreline Kavu. Must be nice. No blocks. We can maybe get them now, but it's not going to be very good getting. It's going to be like pretty... They have the 0-3. Yeah, it's annoying. It's a punish for playing the wrong Kavu. That's like almost good. We're like almost alive if they use the Samite. They're just taking it. Good play. I don't know what to say. We don't quite have enough land types for this to block and actually have it work out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I can block, but they have 3 lands. So I can prevent 3 damage, but they can 5/5 their guys. I think I have to take it. Hobble that. Samite Pilgrim has saved them. What if we could just like turn their swamp into a anything other than a swamp? Yeah, we're super dead. Does that work? Like, we certainly can't... This might keep us alive, I guess. Problem is... Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose, but... I think we're dead. They just got us. There's nothing we can do about it. We don't have 14 damage here. Very unfortunate. This card is a huge pain in the butt versus me. Like, I have so many Kavus in my deck. I have 2, plus another 2 we didn't draw, 2 in play, at least 6. Yeah, we just have 6 Kavus in our deck. I think I have to do this. Now we have an interesting line. When they go to pump this, well, what if they go for a Samite? If they go for a Samite, they can lose. They have to use the right one here. They have to use Power Armor, yeah, which they do. But now I can respond with Magma Burst, but they can prevent the damage. We respond with Magma Burst, they prevent the damage, then it doesn't work. Yeah, if they activate Samite here, we actually get to then Magma Burst these two or something. Instead, this happens. The interesting thing is, like, if they didn't have the Samite, going for the Magma Burst could force them to use the Shroud, and then that fizzles their own Power Armor. That's the thing that I was thinking about there. But yeah, F indeed. And we can't save our guy. And I think... Can I draw an Honor Guard and survive? I think no. Yeah, pretty close. But yeah, no. Alright, they got us. Well, a nice way to end the IPA. Now we will transfer to the other one, see if we can win the team match. GG's to Little Hump. If I really wanted to push for trophies, I would drop since I'm 1-1. Anyway, I could drop, but that feels like it's not in the spirit of things. So I'm going to play it out. I also like this deck. We have a playset of Myrekavus. If I dropped with a playset of Myrekavus, I should just resign. Let's get our play points. Get out of here. Oh, is this a keep? I don't remember how my deck works. We have 6 planes. This is pretty bad. I think on the draw, I'm still going to keep it. Because we can draw basically any spell. We have 2 colors of mana. Okay, Myrekavus, Dees. Client is going a bit faster than normal, which is great. Let's draw Plains and Phyrexian Rager. Not necessarily in that. Well, step 1 is the Rager. I think they're at 10. Or no, they're at 9, yeah, okay. Just Bob cards at 10. Anyway, Rager into Myrekavus looking delectable. Power Armor waiting in the wings. Speaking of the wings, 2 white Flyers in hand. We will eventually find some planes. Opponent not doing anything. Perfect. Oh, they are going to do something. Post-combat Helionaut. Very tricky. Okay. Well, eventually we will need white mana or we will die. Opponent is on the natural Bant lifestyle. for 1. You got it. And pass, okay. If we can find planes, we can play a game. Without the planes, it's going to be awkward. They might be f6'd here. Can't quite be certain. Okay, at least they didn't have the 3-4 flash. That would have been horrible. In fact, I was supposed to pre-combat the Meyer-Kavu. Well, they do have the exclude. Okay, they obviously weren't f6'd. There's an argument for playing power armor into the open mana. I think I just have to jam though. It's relatively hard to have exclude. This card's a pretty high pick. Like, you know, fairly often they just have repulse there or whatever, and then they just tempo me. So, not that it's like horrible to get this repulsed, but like, it's actually kind of good, I think, so. I think it's okay. Looking for white mana, certainly. If we find a plains here, we get Razorfoot Griffin, then next turn we get Power Armor Samite Pilgrim, which seems quite nice. At the moment, we're a little bit behind. Lay of the land, okay. For double blue. Which they don't really need, so they're all set mana-wise. Silver Drake, okay, that's an issue. Do need planes pretty much right here. Kavu Scout. Hey Eli, good to see you. Let's just drop the power armor, and then next turn we have a pump and we have the Kavu Scout. Currently losing. But these hours are not good for your health. I've never heard that before. I believe that is a myth. That is propaganda, and it's probably accurate. Yeah. After this, I'm gonna reset a little bit. Okay, this is slightly annoying. At least I get to hit my land drop. Here they get to replay Helionaut. Yeah, at the moment I'm not doing so hot right here. No, we just attack for 2, play a 2/2. If we draw land, then we have power armor plus activation. If we draw planes, then we have actual magic that we can play, which would be great. Should just bonk me for 4. I think we're just going to die to Silver Drake here. Just not going to find white mana in this game, it seems. They have Steel Leaf Paladin. Okay, pretty good. Well, we do find what we need here. It's just a question of whether it does enough. I think the answer is yes, actually. Now we get to send this. Kavu Scout gets in there for 3. Opponent takes the damage. Pretty scripted game. Unfortunately, we're not doing super hot at the moment. But next turn we have Razorfoot Griffin plus a pump. If they don't interact with us, then we're doing all right. Just come in for 3 in the air. Oh, they come in with the Steel Leaf. I don't really know what this entails, but it is good for me. Just trading a Phyrexian Rager for a combat trick and using all my mana. It's quite nice. Do they just goof? No, they have a Gaia's Might or whatever. Like, if this is a Gaia's Might they're spending not killing me, then I'm thrilled. Yeah, like, if they just try to kill me, it's so much scarier. Which maybe sounds pretty obvious, but I don't know. What does this one do? Gain life. Okay. So here it's a Razorfoot Griffin from us. And we don't die. We might even win. I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, but we do this. That's a little lore there for you. All right. And then if they don't have anything with their last card, and I kind of think they don't, yeah, limited is just the best. If they have nothing here and they alpha, we block here, pump, it's a 5/5, eats their 4/4. We take 4 damage down to 3. Uh-oh, are they just activating this? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they hit my cheapest card, so that's nice. Please just go for an attack here. I think they, yeah, I think this is bad for them. Like, they can maybe get me, but either you have the Gaia's Might or most likely you don't, and then I go to 3, and then now it's a question of what I'm supposed to play around. Interesting. Oh, we draw the planes as well. Perfect. So we'll play this one first. So if they respond, we have a cheaper card in hand. I guess I goofed that up actually. I was supposed to hold the land. Yeah, that was a poor sequencing thing for me there. I was supposed to hold the land until after I cast the thing. Anyway, so right now I lose to 1 bounce spell if I send in the... I think I do this. They're going to gain 8. How do we want to do this? Yeah, so I wasn't supposed to play the land in case they respond, which is exactly what happened. Now they have a free gain 8 life. So I want to figure out whether I'm allowed to... Am I allowed to attack with the Razorfoot? Or whoops, not attack, but pump the Kavu Scout? I think I have to chill. Just hold up the power armor. This game's going to go long since they have 8 life here. That might have been a very costly land drop before the Planeswalker's Favor, or Planeswalker's Mirth, whatever the thing's called. Now they don't get to do anything. And as long as I just like draw a land or something. Well, that's actually pretty good too. I guess I just do that. I'm back to dying to a removal spell if I do this, but I think it's okay for 1 turn. Maybe this is bad. This could be bad, actually. I have to spend 6 mana on this, so I don't even get to hold up the power armor. There's a pretty good chance this is wrong. Maybe we don't to Jordan. Am I just supposed to... Maybe... Yeah, maybe just... I don't know. Like, what do we care about here? Somehow we have to end the game. It's going to be really hard to do that. You can just not cast it? Yeah, I guess that's true. Just play Meyer Kavu. I guess maybe I'd just do that. You know, they will know about the Battle Mage. I mean, I don't think their last card matters at all. I actually do want to just blow this thing up. This is probably a little bit loose, but I think it's just a little bit too annoying otherwise. Just too hard to race. We give them one draw step to top deck something and kill us, and then after that we're back to holding up Heliodon at all times. I could even play the Myrokabu here. I guess I'm probably supposed to. Yeah, let's just do it. All right. Cards on the table. I probably messed up there and gave them at least 4 extra life for no reason. But I think that turn was probably correct. Okay. And then I think here we just send in the red guys. And they should die, probably. It's a free attack from them. Interesting. It just gave me an extra point of life. Okay, great draw. I think going shields down for 1 turn was pretty good though, because otherwise it's just a big pain in the butt to try to kill them. Now they have to draw a Rushing River basically. Tree Folk Healer, that's fine. And once we untap, they can't even draw a Rushing River anymore. I mean, I guess they already don't have it, so. Oh, this probably just kills them. Nice. All right, up a game. And I don't think we're changing anything. Just run it back. Did they have white cards? Yeah, Chaos is really good. Just a falter. Even Flyers can't block. Got him. But have you won a couple games in Chaos Draft, Kiefer? That's my question for you. Because Chaos Draft is excellent. Do we want the Bloodstock here ever? I think no. It's just too much mana. And with white cards in our deck, like, we can randomly get blown out. Alright, and a perfectly good hand. It's basically a mulligan to 6, because we have the Thunderscape Battle Mage, which we have neither red nor black mana for at the moment, but opponent put us on the draw, so we sort of unmulliganed for free. For free. All right. Here it comes, +1/+1 for 7 mana. You won't be ready for it, watch out. The most expensive short sword that's ever been cast. I'm very glad to have a tapper in this spot. Mountain. Dece. Boros Finite is back at it again. Exactly right. It's like I never left. The funniest thing to Jordan, I don't know if you've seen much of the stuff I've drafted in Cube, but like I play a lot of red-white in other formats, and it's not because I want to. It's just because I feel like it's usually open or being undervalued or whatever. Now we're in a weird spot. I think I'm just going to... Yeah. I think I'm just going to run out Meyer Kavu. It's a little bit weird to do this. It's only a 3-2 at the moment, but it's a nice mana-efficient play. We get to... If we draw any land, we get to play another Meyer Kavu and then have a tap next turn. It does attack through the Sunscape, which is why we didn't play the Benalish Lancer, because it doesn't attack through this. Razorfoot Griffin's not doing much against a Silver Drake right now. I think ultimately for me it's just about like the philosophy of the color pie that leads me to play lots of Boros. Like I just like being able to interact with my opponents and that kind of thing. Okay, this is almost good. Yeah, kinda. Philosophy of easy win, more or less. We're just gonna play more Meyer Kavus. It's nice to get these down while we're choked on red. This turn we're hitting the Steel Leaf, and then we might have a crackback for 6. We also have a guy that can trade for Steel Leaf potentially coming, which is interesting. But like, for instance, blue and green in particular in modern Magic really suck in my opinion. It's not that like they're bad 100% of the time or whatever, but like contemporary Magic and Limited is just so fast. Uro, yeah. I guess you have Uro and Oko and that kind of thing, but like if you think on like the scale of commons and uncommons, like I don't even really play new retail formats, and I heard that like Simic is really bad. Wait a minute, they have 35 cards in their library and it's turn 6. What is going on? Anyway. Yeah, in MKM, it sounds like it's a bit different there. So we definitely offer the trades with the Meyer Kavus. They're not going to take them, but then the question is, am I supposed to jam a Benalish Lancer and just trade and take 5? Or am I supposed to play Razorfoot Griffin, take 3? Just taking less damage is probably best. Reasonably likely that they have a combat trick too to get through the Razorfoot Griffin with the Glimmering Angel. I think this is okay to do. But yeah, just like, yeah, first time in a while, it makes sense. Like blue and green are just so tempo negative in like today's Magic. Well, it's a combination of that and like they just don't play to the board very well. Like green is supposed to have the best creatures, but I don't know, you have some really nice cheap creatures in other colors, like white for instance. I have never seen anyone play this card before, Divine Light. Sure. Okay, opponent is really going deep. Yeah. Maybe they were thinking like, you know what would be funny? What if I Galta this garbage? So we can't block here because of the Divine Light. Let's just draw any land, and then we have Benalish Lancer. Uh-oh. Another Steel Leaf. Yeah, it is a sorcery. We might lose to it though, like we are in rough shape. Currently losing to it. I just have to jam Banalish Lancer, trade for a Steel Leaf. Myrakabus can't get in. That's true, yeah, we're losing to the Steel Leaves and the lack of black mana and that kind of thing. Like, if we drew a Swamp this turn... Anyway. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So we'll do this. Yeah, I kind of thought it was a fog too, Tom. I don't know. Some of the cards, I'll be honest, I don't read the cards that I think are really just never making my deck or doing anything. But they could beat me here. Like, we are on the back foot. Silver Drake on turn 3 or whatever is pretty good. Nice thing is if we find a swamp, we actually have a double block with Myrakabus on a Steel Leaf. So we trade a Banalish Lancer for a Steel Leaf. The Razorfoot walls out this. If they just attack all here, then we're dead. If they do this, then they don't have a trick because the Glimmering guy's not coming in. So we have to take 7 or whatever. It's obviously bad, but maybe we somehow survive. Or, oh, did I say 7? Yeah, okay, it was 7. Yeah. Okay, and the Sunscape, which doesn't matter, but anything else here probably does. Sparring Golem, that's pretty annoying. Okay, that's actually a really nice draw. It's not perfect, but just drawing any land there. Oh, shoot. Maybe that's not true, because now I get to activate the Power Armor, but maybe we're dying here. So we're at 2 life. Yeah, now I'm dying because I can't... That sucks. I have to tap their Flyer or I lose. Maybe they don't know that. They have to know that. It's like pretty clear cut. We have to chump a Steel Leaf, which is very bad. If we find a swamp, does that even help us that much? Maybe we're just toast. We could find Orum's Thunder. Yeah, Orum's Thunder would do it, actually, because then Sparring Golem and Silver Drake both die, but we have to trade for the Golem here. Unfortunate stuff. At least we're not dead immediately, but... yeah. Kind of died a gust of wind now, including that. Well, it doesn't kill me right this second, but it does kill me. Probably don't have a good enough card to draw there. Yeah, it's not going to be Mountain. So now we can tap a Flyer and then, I mean, we just die. I don't think it's worth trying to play this one out. Okay. Unfortunate. Boros Finite did not succeed that time. Perhaps the swamps were... I mean, we have a bunch of black sources, right? Because we have 6 swamps plus 2 Helionauts. So, we'll just try again. Do we want another Orum's Thunder? I don't think so. 1 should be good. We'll just try again. They're playing Divine Light. They're playing over 40 cards. I would be a little confused if I lost, but... and they're playing 47 cards. But ultimately we are already 1-1 in this one, so it's not going to count toward the trophy race regardless. We're just trying to get some play points and get some win rate and morale and stuff out of this. Yeah, Bloodstock is one that I was thinking about before, but think it's just a little too expensive. We only have the one lava zombie anyway. Okay. It's a bit annoying. They're really pressuring me. Missing white mana, perhaps? Missing land. I like that. Well, I would like it a little bit more if I hit my black mana, but can't complain about this. Can't prohibit that. I guess they could have evasive actioned it. See if they have a land this time. Feels like they don't. Yeah, well, here come it's the onslaught of underpowered cards. I swear I play swamps in this deck, but opponents probably like, I swear I play at least 3 lands. But maybe they're on 17 lands or something and they're on 47 cards. Maybe that got them. I don't know. Clean up. Yeah, this one should just be over. There's a Helionaut. I think we're just Kavoing it up. And then they should be kind of dead, like, I don't know, maybe we can... I don't know if they die exactly or not, but they shouldn't be alive, that's for sure. They can maybe attack with this and then play a Silver Drake or something, but... Yay, alright, we got him. Well, that was not really a match, but... They did cast Divine Light in a game where I lost, so that's an achievement unlocked for me, for sure. Alright, let's see if we can get some more. Get some more trophies.